Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to play with some new makeup that either I purchased myself or I received in subscription boxes, and I'm really surprised by some of the things that I used. So we have the New Mood palette from Beauty Bay, which is how we got this really bold, colorful look. I have the new concealer from Too Faced. I have a primer from Lorac, mascara from Benefit, UOMA, and also lip glosses from 𝐂𝐓. So you guys, before we jump into this, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications of new videos, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Now, if you're ready to see how I got this very fun, colorful look, just keep watching. Okay, you guys, so I wanted to play around with some of the things that I picked up myself or came in my subscription boxes. So we have a couple things in front of us. Starting out with the New Mood from Beauty Bay. I love their palettes. They have such great quality and the price point is actually really, really affordable. So this is what the color story looks like. I am loving these neon shades right here, and I'm not sure if that's the avenue I'm gonna go because I'm also liking these right here, the blues and periwinkles. So I'm torn because I want to play around with the blues. I feel like I just did a green eye look, but the neons are stunning. And I was wondering, maybe I could pull off like a blue eye with a pop of pink in the corner. I don't know. Let's watch some shades and see what this story is all about before we make any decisions. Okay, so this first shade right here, this is Gracious. Just a really pretty gold shade. It would be really pretty in the inner corner or the brow bone. Then you have Intimate. This shade is kind of like a pink to orange shift. Really, really like that one. Then you have Euphoric. This shade is actually quite interesting. It's kind of a mustardy green yellow shade and shifts to kind of like an orangey pink. And then you have Free. That's such an icy white shade in the pan, but it actually has a shift to like an opalescent pink. So those are just the first four shimmers. Let's go ahead and swatch those right there. Ooh, those ones are super pretty. I really like these ones right here. This shade is Inspired, and I absolutely want to use this shade. It is stunning. Then you have Creative, a really pretty lime shimmer. I think that's a lot of fun as well. And then you have Serene, and this one has a shift to blue. Same thing with the other one, which is Free. It's very icy white in the pan, but when you swatch it, this has like a turquoisey blue shift. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch those right there. Okay, you guys, so I decided I'm gonna stick with the blues, and the first shade I'm gonna use is this one right here, Focused, which is just the lightest periwinkle shade. I'm gonna use my fluffy crease brush, pick up a little bit because they can be pigmented, and just gauge how much I need of it. Okay, so a little bit of color, nothing crazy. Now I'm gonna go into the shade Content. Also same fluffy crease brush. That might be too much. Place it and blend it. I'm gonna go into the shade Confident on my compacted blending brush. Pick up a little bit, going to place it and then blend it. So I didn't go into that pan for any more product, and there is just so much of it. Such a pigmented color. I'm just gonna go in ever so slightly to the two lighter blue shades together and just on the outer edge, just slightly. Now I'm gonna jump into the shade Bold. I'm gonna dip in slightly, place it and blend it just to deepen up this outer corner. See how slight it was? Just enough to give a little bit of darkness right there. I'm gonna dip in just a little bit more and right there in that outer corner, just slightly. I actually really like that. It kind of gives me the idea of like a Milky Way effect. I just picked up a dry brush and we are gonna go into the shade Inspired. See if I can pick it up and place it, kind of lay it how I want it to go. Oh, that picked up so much. And just right here. Okay, you guys, this shade has some pigment. I am never disappointed with Beauty Bay's eyeshadow palettes. I absolutely love them. If you have been sleeping on Beauty Bay, go check out their Beauty Bay brand eyeshadow palettes. What the heck, you guys? This shade is stunning. I literally just want to put it all over the eye with nothing else. It is so beautiful. So foiled, such a dream. It's just going on so nicely with a dry brush. I'm gonna pick it up just a little bit on my finger and see if it like doesn't even need it. It foiled it a little bit more, but still with the brush or with your finger, this shade is absolutely stunning. Now on the outer edge, I usually take the darkest shade, which would be this black, but I want to keep the blue. So I'm going into the blue, confident. I'm placing it right here on the outer edge and brushing it forward, just to give us some of that blue back. And then into Bold, just here. Okay, I really wanted to try this out when I got it. This is the Lorac Light Source 3-in-1 Illuminating Primer. When I first saw this, it is gold. But I blended it out on my hand and it was actually really pretty. So I'm interested to see how this looks underneath my foundation. I actually bought a new color of the Born This Way in Natural Beige, which hopefully is closer to my summer tan. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this out. All right, I start with one pump. It's so gold. What was it? Austin Powers Gold Member? Gold. He was absolutely in love with gold. It's really pretty on the skin. Like there's just a really pretty sheen. I was only one pump. I feel like I need a little bit more. It does have the air pump in it, which I do appreciate because I feel like you're not gonna waste as much product because it's pushing from the bottom and pushing everything up. I am gonna go ahead and go in with my Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. This, because it doesn't say that it's going to fill in my pores, I just wanna make sure. I'm kind of living for this eye look. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Is this something that you would try out? Is that palette what you need in your life? So along with Born This Way, which I need a new shade anyways, I did pick up the Born This Way Ethereal Light Concealer in the shade Buttercup. And I'm interested to try it out because I do like the Conceal and Define. It looks like it might be my shade. So just a little offset. I hope it's not too light. And for powder, I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Setting Powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through foundation real quick before we jump into the concealer. It looks like it's a closer shade match. Oh yeah. I'm using a different brush, so I might need to go back to my other one. Okay, so the Born This Way Ethereal Light, it's an illuminating smoothing concealer. So I do like the other concealer, what is it, the sculpting concealer from Too Faced. So I'm interested to see how this one is. This is the doe foot applicator. That's actually quite interesting. It's just very like ovalish. I don't know how much I need and I don't know how quickly it dries down, so I'm gonna start on one eye and then work my way over. That might be too much. That shade is a little bit light. I knew that was a gamble that I took, but I did not try it out in the store. I just kind of guessed online. It looks really nice under the eyes. The true test will be putting powder on it and seeing how it just kind of settles in. It does feel like it's kind of like a dry consistency, not like super wet and liquidy, which is not a bad thing. But it doesn't feel super thick and heavy either. That actually looks really nice. So I'm interested to see how it sets. It feels like it dried down. I do have the Huda Bake and Blend brush. And I don't even know why I haven't been using it, but it's meant for the setting powder. So I'm like, let me try it out again. I don't normally bake though either, but I do like getting my powder under my eye where it's supposed to go. And I do like the angle on this brush. So it did fall into my lines even with the Timeless Smoothing Primer. That kind of sucks. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. It's just probably because that primer is very thin. But this side, they patted the lines out and everything, which is easy. Powdered and everything, my eyes actually look really nice. And the foundation looks really nice. The only thing was the lines up here, but they patted out, whatever. Okay, let's go ahead and finish off this under eye. I'm thinking that we're gonna stick with the blues, but then I want to do the pop of pink in the inner corner. So I'm gonna use Focused First Color under the eye. I'm gonna bring it all the way under. Now into Content. Into Confident. This one's just going to be ever so slightly in the outer corner. Remember, I have the black shade Bold there, so we also have to put that in. Now into Bold. This one I'm just going to put in the outer V. I'm not really going to sweep it too far down because I want to keep that blue. So just there. All right, now I just grabbed a pencil brush from 𝐿𝐼𝐓 because we're gonna dip into this pink shade. We're gonna go into Passionate. I'm really hoping it goes down like I want it to. That shade. That was pigmented, you guys. Go in slightly. There's some fallout, so. I don't know how I feel about that. That's kind of creepy now. You guys, I can only hope that this pulls together with some eyeliner and mascara. I may have ruined this. You know what? I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna go into the shade Free, which is that icy white that looks pink. And on my pencil brush, I'm gonna pick up that shade and put it on top of that neon pink and see if it changes any. it made it more pink than red. You don't have to do this step. I just decided to have fun. It is what it is. You live and learn, you play with makeup, and you find out what you love. You guys, I could go off camera and do the rest of my makeup, but I'm gonna keep flowing. So I'm gonna use the palette from Complex Culture. This is the In the Moment Baked Highlighter and Bronzer Quad. I got this a couple months ago in a subscription box. I love to mix these two shades for contour and bronzer. We're staying on theme because I did get it in a subscription box. I just didn't get it in my August one. You guys, this pink is actually growing on me as I do my makeup. For blush, I'm gonna dip into a palette that has been released, but I know that they have similar shades in the NARS collection. This was the Hot Tryst palette from NARS, which look at that stunning packaging. And I'm using the shade Swindle, which is that really pretty peachy orange shade. Gravitate towards those because they look good on my skin, at least I think so. This is also the blush that I have been reaching for when I go to work. For a highlighter, I also mix these two, and I'm gonna do that for the brow bone. Just to blend those two together, taking the fluffy crease brush with no extra product and just making sure that they're good. Okay, for brows, I have the UOMA Brow Fro Baby Hair Precision Brow Pencil. I like the packaging, it's very bright and colorful. This is in shade 05. So I did go and get my eyebrows laminated the other day, which I've never done before. It's quite an interesting process, and my brows are just, they're straight and they don't curl and so easy to manage. But they started offering that at select Benefit brow bars, and mine just started, so I love that. So I'm gonna fill them in ever so slightly. I've just been kind of drawing on them to get a little bit of color and shape, just because some of my brows, even though they're brushed up, you can see where some of the blank spots are. I've actually started seeing UOMA sold at Walmart. At least the one by me. I don't know if it's at every Walmart, but I saw it a couple weeks ago. And I knew, whoops, I did that. Whoops. I knew they were sold at Ulta, but I didn't know they were also at Walmart now, which is really cool. Okay, let me go do the rest. I am also gonna come back because I have the Benefit They're Real Magnet. But I need to get this brow and then put some brow gel on. And I got this and some lip glosses. Okay, you guys, so with eyeliner, I actually like this a lot more, this pinky interior of the eye. It's grown on me. Now, we are gonna go ahead and use the They're Real Magnet mascara from Benefit. I did go ahead and curl my lashes, and I've used this in a trial size a while ago, but I can't remember if I liked it. So, I do like it because it is separating all of my eyelashes, and they just look really full. You can't tell because there's eyeliner, but I think they look really nice. It is a dry formula. It's not super liquidy, which I'm not a huge fan of super liquidy mascaras. I find them hard to manage. I just made a big ol' mess underneath my eye. Let's do one more coat. And honestly, I don't think I needed that second coat. I think they were just fine with the one coat. My lashes look really nice. Got that gone, and then we're gonna use the Hourglass Veil Soft Focus Setting Spray. Has such a fine mist. Okay, and then this new product I am super excited for. I am a brand ambassador for 𝐂𝐓, which is Gwen Stefani's makeup brand, and they just came out with the Bubble Pop Electric lip glosses. This is the shades Sweet Tooth and All My Love. So same simple packaging, and then when you look at this, so Sweet Tooth is that like baby pink. Ooh. Love a beautiful nude shade. And then All My Love is more of a red, like burgundy shade. So I think I'll probably end up using this one, but I do want to swatch All My Love with you guys. And I love the packaging, like there's weight behind it. It's just a nice acrylic. I'll put the link for 𝐂𝐓 down below, so if you want to go and check it out, if you want to buy it, they are selling it on their website first before it releases on Sephora. Ooh, it smells like vanilla buttercream. I really like this shade. I probably could have just done this shade and been okay. I like it. It's a little bit darker than my lip color, so I could probably still wear it to work. It feels amazing on the lips, you guys. It smells so good. And I never ended up dipping back into the lip gloss. I just used whatever was on both sides of the applicator. I really like this. What do you guys think? Do you like this reddish shade? Or I still have one more. Okay, and now we have Sweet Tooth, which I love a light shade. This looks like it might be a little bit more like a milky opaque shade. Also has that really yummy scent. Yes. Okay, this shade is that like milky pink shade, and I really like it. And I think if I have a really dark shade of lipstick that I just want to tone down a little bit, this would also be really nice on top of it. I like the formula. It's not like super sticky. And it's so glossy. I love this color. I kind of want the red shade on though, because I think it went better with this bold look. If I was doing an all nude look, this would be the shade that I want to go to. Well, you guys, this is the final look, and I'm really excited for how this eye turned out because I wasn't really expecting it to have this effect. The new Mood palette from Beauty Bay, like I said, do not sleep on Beauty Bay. Their eyeshadow palettes are super affordable and they have some amazing color stories. This one does not disappoint. You have some really bright, beautiful shades. I love these blues. That hot pink, I wasn't ready. I might have needed to actually dial it back a little bit, but I do like how this turned out. It did grow on me. The pop of pink in the corner is just a surprise, and I like it. I like it. So definitely go check out Beauty Bay, pick up some of their palettes. I really, really recommend their eyeshadows. They have great quality. So for the primer, my skin looks nice. It doesn't look super glowy, which is what this says. It's an illuminating primer. I'm gonna try it out a little bit more. My foundation did sink into my lines, even with the Tarte Timeless on there. So I'm interested to see how it performs with other foundations. But so far, so good. My skin looks really nice. As well as the concealer, the Ethereal Light. This is in the shade Buttercup. even though I thought it was too light with powders and everything, it isn't as light as I thought it was. So I'm interested to see how it photographs, how it looks outside, how it lasts throughout the day. So far my under eye looks really nice, and that's saying something because I'm not a huge fan of my under eyes because they are so like creasy. But so far so good. I really like this. I'll continue to try it out and see if my opinion stays the same. The UOMA Baby Hair Eyebrow Pencil, I really like how it filled in. I got it in shade 05, so it's on the darker side, and I really just, it went on seamlessly. It filled in beautifully. Just, it's an eyebrow pencil. I mean, it shouldn't be difficult, but yet some of them are. And this one I actually really enjoyed. I did this one on camera, went and did it super easily, and then went and finished this one off later. I'm gonna keep using it and see, and just, I don't know, maybe it'll become one of my favorite ones. We'll see. The They're Real Magnet mascara, I didn't need a lot of it. I did 2 coats, but I probably would have been just fine with the one. Who knows? You never know how mascaras are gonna perform. I couldn't remember how much I liked this one, but my eyelashes look nice, so I'm okay with that. Okay, and then last but not least, the Bubble Pop Electric Lip Glosses from 𝐂𝐓. These went on so nicely, so juicy on the lips. I picked up 2 shades. There's actually more colors that were put out as well, but I'm interested to just see how long it lasts. Obviously it's lip gloss, so it's gonna transfer. I have my hair pulled back, so I'm okay with wearing a lip gloss. So smooth, juicy, just, and I love the scent of these. So let me know, are you gonna try them out? I'll put the link down below so you can go and check out 𝐂𝐓, and also check out some of the other products that are available on her website. But you guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications, new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And until my next video, you guys, bye. And I'll see you in the next one.